Doom. Okay, we are back in Motorfest. So I was actually correct in the last one. I think it was the crew video, and we do have a new summit car. Finally, dude, I actually bought some new shoes. Oh, we got a couple of likes. Okay, that puts us in platinum, which is fun. That's a useless rooftop, but I will accept it. So fun fact, I haven't bought new shoes for 8 years, 7 years, 7 years, which is kind of insane. But mine has worked great. Old NMDs, and they do not look like I've had them for 8 years. Did I send a friend request to you? Oh, dude. Okay, whatever. What can we register? I do kind of want to put that one up. But do we have something else that is interesting enough? I'm putting up the GTR, bro. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't bought new shoes since then, and I thought it was time to actually buy some. So I bought a Jordans. But dude, I don't know if it is because the Jordans are way tighter, a way tighter fit, or if my NMDs has just like worn out and became very loose. Yeah, I don't know, but I think I have to wear these in before I make a statement over that. But it's nice to actually have some new shoes finally. It's just like, I don't know. To some people it might be crazy, but I don't spend money on. Okay, that it sounds like I'm a freaking hobo, but I don't usually spend money on clothes. Like I do when I need to, and then that's fine by me, and I'll put the money elsewhere. I don't know. I'm not a big fashion guy or clothes guy overall. I do like shoes though, but like uh I've never cared that much to actually like purchase them. I don't know. To me it makes sense, to some people it might not, but that's okay. So in this week's summit we do have the RX7, and the RX7 is gonna be really wanted, I think. Since we already have the Mitsubishi that is in the same category of like summit car. So I am expecting a quite a difficult summit, but I think we're just gonna like jump straight into it and see what points we can get. Okay. So we're getting a loaned car for this one. Dude, it looks sick. Okay, I'll say that it looks freaking sick. And we do have the other RX7 that was a summit car, which was the RX7 Shirogane edition, and we also have the Red Fury edition Mitsubishi. So it would be really nice. And there is the other. Dude, it won't grip. What the? The Mitsubishi, like the Evo 10 in front of us, is. There are two Summit versions of the Evo 10. You got the Red Fury edition, and you got like. Oh, fuck. You got the Storm edition, which that is the blue one. You got the red and the blue, and we now have the red RX7, which I'm guessing we might get a blue one as well, which would be pretty sick. But we already have two summit versions of the RX7 with this one, so I don't think it's necessary to have another one. But as I said, it would be cool. This race is sick, by the way, with the volcanoes and stuff. I am definitely like, these are gonna be my first runs of the races, but I'm definitely gonna have to improve the numbers. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but when there are a lot of people doing summits, like it gets sweaty. The last summit car in the crew 2 that we went for, we didn't have to sweat at all. Basically did all the races once and that was fine. Granted, some of them were bugged and stuff like that, so... but yeah, I'm expecting full freaking force on this one. Because the Rx7 is a legendary JDM car that a lot of people do want in games. And if you don't make a special version of a special car, it's like 1+1, so yeah. It looks really, really aggressive, but I also think it looks really cool. So I gotta mention that as well. I am still trying to figure out where I put all of the video material for the S5 video. So that will be... I'm not gonna promise anything, but I want to get it up early next week. So we'll see about that, but I gotta see if I can find some more, because I think I've lost some of it, unfortunately. That's on me, because I think I misplaced it and then I might have accidentally deleted it, because I probably put it in the wrong storage, unfortunately. But some of it is still intact, and I think I can probably like remake some of it, or at least voice over some of it. So yeah, it's not entirely lost, but the recording in itself might be lost, so we'll see. I know where I have most of the materials, so I just gotta figure out how to mash it all together and stuff like that. 316 feels like it's quite slow. I think we could probably get that down to 306 at least. I would hope. Still 100k, so it's not that bad. So we can definitely get that over 100k. That's good to know. Street Tier 2 Nissan. So we do have... we actually get to choose ourselves. I would like to use the GTR for this one, I think. We'll start off by using this one and we'll see where we end up. Swap over the parts from the Cayenne, and we're gonna use this one. I have used this one in prior summits and I do enjoy it. I think it handles really nice. I think it looks quite nice as well. Sounds really good. AR35 is a car that I would love to have one day. I know they have a bunch of faults, like transmission faults are extraordinarily expensive to fix and pretty common as well. But man, dude, like the GTR overall is just a sick car. I remember when I was younger, okay. No, we're gonna restart that. I don't want to say that it was just when I got into cars, but it was quite early on. And you know, there's like teenage brain and stuff like that. Like when you compared it to the R34, I kind of fell into that, like, oh, R34s are so much better. They look better, they sound better. Like, of course, the R34 is a sick car. I'm not debating that. Personally, I think it is very overpriced, for one. But I really liked R35. I don't know, and you don't have to compare the two. Like, sure, it is an outfit. Dude, what hell? Okay, the R35 is a... We got that? It's a... I don't want to call it a sequel, but it is a follow-up car to the R34, so obviously you can compare the two with their differences and stuff like that, but I don't feel like they kind of enter the same category. in a way that both cars are very tunable, but the R35 is just insane when it comes to tunability and stuff like that. And it is two completely different cars from the same manufacturer, so I don't know. But yeah, I just love the look of the R35 and especially the sound from the exhaust. Even though it's a V6, it sounds extremely good. It's kind of funny how you can get this similar like exhaust tone in a regular A6, like Audi A6 diesel, 3-liter diesel. If you straight pipe a 3.0, you get a pretty similar sound to the GTR, even though the GTR is petrol. So that's kind of funny. I don't think a lot of people know about that either. And the A6 has actually become quite quick. I'm not the biggest like diesel guy. It doesn't make sense for me to be that either, because like the way that I live, I have close enough to work that it really doesn't make sense for me to have like I could manage without a car. Definitely I could take the bike and be at work in like, if I continuously bike there, it would probably come down to like 10 minutes after a few months, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's, I enjoy cars too much. I'm too lazy to take the bike there as well. Before I had a license, I did do that when I was an apprentice. And it worked. I did not enjoy it, but it worked. I have to say though, my stamina was way better back then. So it probably gave me something at least in return. But also I haven't trained cardio in a couple of years now, so I don't necessarily need it to drop weight, but I would probably need it to build up my stamina. But man, I don't like cardio. And saying that nobody likes cardio, I mean, yeah, sure, but it's also like, that's not true. There are people that enjoy the, maybe not the cardio itself, but they enjoy running, they enjoy biking and all of that. And cardio in that case will end up being a substitute of actually training. So you don't necessarily have to like the cardio itself, as long as you like the exercise that you're doing that is cardio based, so I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall cardio, not for me. I tend to drop a lot of weight quite quickly when I start doing cardio as well, which is really unfortunate. Because that is probably the biggest reason why I don't want to do cardio. Because yeah, I don't know, I put on weight quite slowly, so if I started doing cardio I would probably lose it quite fast as well. I've done in the past at least. So it doesn't really make sense for me to do it. I don't necessarily have anything that is like needs me to have a good stamina. For instance, if you're gonna be a cop or something like that, then obviously you need stamina and decent amount of it. But I have nothing in that regard that needs that of me, so I feel like we've done quite alright for having it be like the first few races. So we still have a long way to go, but I think we're gonna end the video there today. And if you guys have enjoyed, leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another one. So the regular like gaming Saturday videos are I don't know, I don't currently have a game that I want to play instead of like Motorfest and stuff. So for at least this week, we're gonna keep like uh, do whatever. And that was also the thought, like the reason behind me doing like a Saturday gaming video type thing. Uh, the reason for that is that it's gonna give me the ability to play something else if I want to. If I don't have anything other to play, if that makes sense, I will just do regular like Motorfest, Need for Speed, the Crew 2, GTA, stuff like that. So it's not necessarily that we have to play a different game. It's just if I want to, I want to have the ability to do that as well. But you guys let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, and I hope you're prepared for the weekend. Stay tuned, and yeah, I'm out. Bye bye.